Okay, hey, what's up, you guys? It's Drew. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I have not posted in over half a year, but I am now back to talk to you guys of what I've been doing, which is I started my own jewelry company from Carrington. All of these are mine, and my own candy store, which have now blown up due to social media and are doing pretty good and are successful. And I came onto YouTube today to show you guys how you guys can start a small business and what you can do from home, especially with everything going on in the pandemic. I want to talk to you guys and make it super simple for you guys to be able to start a small business from home without even leaving your house. So I don't want to make a huge long video, so let's just get started. The first step you're going to want to do of how to start a small business is called evaluate. Evaluate yourself, evaluate what you want to do, evaluate what you want to be known for, and evaluate how much it's going to cost you to start the company that you want. For example, when I started my jewelry company, it took a minute because, I do not know nothing about jewelry, or at least I didn't know back in the day. And I've learned over time, of course, over time you learn things, you adapt. But I started my jewelry company. I started with 4 necklaces. All of them were stainless steel. I didn't know I was getting into it. And now it's grown to pearls, gold filled, etc. With time you would grow, but I have only been doing this for only 3 months and it's grown to such a huge amount. And I want to be super transparent with you guys. It's been able to make a steady income of a little bit over $3,000 every week from home doing what I love. And one of the things you should know when you evaluate yourself is not just what do you want to be, how much it's going to cost. It's think about what you want to be and what you want to be known for, and also visualize where you want to be with this company. Does it fit with you? And lastly, the biggest tip of all, make sure you start a company or whatever it is, small business, on something you're passionate about. Like, I love making jewelry. It's truly a passion. I love making it. It's so fun. I love seeing people wearing my designs or getting custom orders. I love that. That's like truly my passion. So if you're not passionate or really don't love doing what your company is, it's gonna be over very high chances of it failing due to a lot of people getting into the small business world and starting a store just for the money. That's one thing I want to make clear. Do not do things for the money. Do it because you actually like doing them and because you're passionate about it. Next step would be very big as well. Are you ready? Are you ready to start a small business? Are you stable enough to start a small business? Do you have the time to start a small business? I'm not saying that you can, just because you have a 9 to 5, you work all day, you can't start a small business. So many people that in the daytime work their asses off in like everyday job 9 to 5, and then when they come back home, they just take a shower and they work. For example, you guys might or might not know Audacity Cosmetics. She used to go to school and had a full-time job every day, and at the end of the night, around between 10 to 1 in the morning, she would focus on her business, packaging orders, promoting. So I'm not saying it's not possible if you don't have time, because she did it with school and a full-time job. It requires a lot more sacrifices and a lot more struggle, but it is not impossible. And that's what I don't want to say. I don't want to say, oh, if you don't have time, don't do it. And I don't want to say don't do it for the same reason that you are going to have to work your ass off. You are going to have to make sacrifices. Nothing's handed to you unless, not going to lie, you have a pretty wealthy family that can just let me sign you a check of $5,000, $10,000, $1 million to start your business. Not every person has that. At least I didn't. Make sure you evaluate yourself and you check yourself. Am I ready? Do you want to? And can you? And are you motivated enough to do it? Because I'm just like, I want to, but no. When it comes to starting a small business, there's not much but. You really gotta give it your all. And if you don't give it your all, the chances of you failing are high already. And with you like doubting yourself, like, oh, I could, but your chances just drop, and the chances of you failing are just increasing and increasing and increasing, which is why you got to give it your all. You got to make sacrifices and put in the work, because if you don't put in the work, how do you expect it to thrive? So you got to make sure you think it through of everything. Okay, do I have space for this? For example, if you're going to start a clothing store, do you have space for the storage? Do you have available funds to buy product and ship product? And the third, do I have a supplier? Do I have someone that I can buy it from affordably if you're reselling and have high profit margins? Next is think of your idea. Think of the idea that you have, how can you be different? Compare yourself to your competitors, analyze your competitors. So if you want to start a cosmetics company and you see a company, it's like analyze them. I'm not talking about Kylie Cosmetics, and I mean small businesses. Look at other small businesses, what they're doing, analyze from them, and think how you could be different, how you can stand out. Because I'm gonna be bold and straight honest. There's thousands of people trying what you're trying to do, trying to be successful, trying to make a company. And believe it or not, you're part of them. So you really gotta not just think of an idea, but be motivated to make it successful and stand out. That's one of the biggest things you need to do. Stand out, because there's so many people doing it. So it's like, what makes you different? Why should I buy from you and not from 1,000 other companies? You know? And next, think about, am I selling a product or a service? If you guys do not know, it's like, for example, a service. Oh, you pay me $30 and I'll make an essay for you for a school. That's like an example of a service. Or are you selling a product? Like, I'm selling a product. 14 karat gold filled, high quality jewelry at an affordable price. Next is do your research. Research your competitors, research similar prices, research suppliers. Look for suppliers, because some people buy from people, but it's like, let's say you're selling clothing and you buy a t-shirt for $20. That's not a good amount if you're trying to make a profit, because then you're gonna have to double it to $40 to make a good amount of profit, or at least add $10 so you make something. But then if you add $10, you only make $10 or less because of taxes. So you really gotta make sure you find the perfect person that makes the things you want, like t-shirts, at an affordable price. If you guys do not know, there's people that are resellers and there's vendors that help resellers. For example, I'll sell you this t-shirt, but you gotta buy 10 of them, but I'll sell you each one $4 instead of $20. So you pay $4, but you gotta buy 10. That's how they make their business. But in the other hand, you are winning, because instead of paying $20 for a t-shirt, you're only paying $4. So that's why you always gotta buy wholesale or look for vendors. So like I said, make sure you do your research, but also don't get scammed. There's people that will sell you, for example, oh, this is a $20 shirt that I'll sell for $4. Make sure you guys, I don't know about you guys, but I like to be proud of my product and have high quality standards. My quality, for example, does not turn green, does not tarnish, super shiny, CV crystals, high quality, you know? And when I buy, like, for example, the chain from my supplier, I look for the best quality. I'm not gonna be like, okay, I can save $100 if I buy it cheaper. But then when my customer buys it, in a week, it's gonna turn green, which is why I don't buy that. I buy high quality. I prefer winning less, but being known of having a high quality standard. Next is a good one, is start small. A lot of people get so motivated and get all this energy, which is good, but you gotta really think realistically and you bring it down here, because unfortunately, unless you're Kylie Jenner, have millions and billions of dollars, you need to start small. It's start small, baby steps, because everyone is like, oh my gosh, I have $1,000, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, okay, first of all, you're thinking, you're excited, you're overthinking. You gotta really think in detail and be like, okay, realistically, I need to pay for this. Really analyze everything and make sure you do like a whole chart or a notebook of steps. Like step one, start an idea, design it, find a supplier, buy from the supplier, and so on and so forth. And just make sure that if you are gonna invest a lot, you have a good amount of money to invest, and don't invest everything you have, because then in the end of the day, there is a high chance that your business might not be successful for a few months. So you gotta think about that. Invest smart. Do not just be like, oh my gosh, I have this money, let me put it onto my business. That's good, that's a good idea, but you gotta think realistically, invest realistically. So if you do end up losing, which is a chance, this is a business. There's thousands of people doing this. So people are not successful and some are successful. And the last step of making a small business is make it official. Register, you're in business, make sure everything is legal. Make sure you do your research on your taxes, on your state and all of that, because that is legal stuff, which you don't really have to worry about unless you're making over 100 orders a month, then you need to make sure you have that shit is legal, or else you can get in trouble. But if you're only getting a few sales, you have a few months before you gotta make everything legal. But if you're making a good amount, like fast, make sure you do everything legally. But that's all I have today. If you guys want a part 2, let me know. I have so much. This is just like the basic stuff. If you guys want more advanced or more specific of what I said today, let me know in the comments below. If you guys liked it, please like this video. It really does help me out so much. And subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. This is day 1 of my new YouTube channel career. So if you guys want to support me, I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to check out my jewelry, high quality, 14, 18, or 24 karat gold, filled, does not change color, does not stain, super high quality. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys found it entertaining or educating. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me in the world, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.